All right, so let's just start with this video is not going to be the best quality because I'm shooting it on my phone. And originally I was going to send it to my brother, but then I realized that there's still a lot of people playing Caldera in 2023, that it's so much better than Warzone 2. These settings might come in handy. So please enjoy the video. I'm going to put the Nvidia filter settings at the end of the video. Feel free to take a screenshot. So real quick, the reason I did this, if you watch Joe, especially play Caldera lately, his color vibrancy is absolutely insane. And every video I've watched, every adjustment I made, I've never seen the kind of colors that he's getting out of his game. And I feel like I finally achieved that today just by messing around with settings. Anyway, when you're doing the filters, just so you know, I had sharpen set higher, but there's some pixelation that starts to show up, so I readjusted it down to 55%. So maybe play with that a little bit. You can actually check it while you're in your menu and see how the picture looks, and before you even go into the game, and see how it looks, see what works for you. So sharpen 55% seems to be perfect. Bro, I think I figured out the settings, how Joe plays. It took a lot of tinkering and adjusting contrasts and colors and Nvidia graphics colors. Like, you see enemies clear as day in this shit, and it's colorful as If you want to try out these settings, you want to put these in this order: color, brightness, contrast, details, sharpen 65, clarity 91, HDR toning 100, bloom 0, brightness, contrast, exposure 5, contrast 75, highlights 45, shadows 75, gamma 0, and then put your color at the top. 10%, 0 or 0.5, and then vibrance 80, 81, right in that area. This is the other part of that color and clarity. You're going to go into your Nvidia control panel, go to adjust desktop color settings, brightness 57, contrast 60, gamma 1.09, and then digital vibrance. You could do anywhere from 70 to 80 depending on how you like your color. I like my colors bright. And this is your outcome. It is colorful and bright as but when the gas comes in and in shadow areas, you can still see enemies clear as hell. So if you guys want, try it out. Later. I'm gonna go through these settings real quick too, if you guys want to try these, because I found a guy on YouTube that I made some adjustment settings, and he was talking about movement speed and how the controller reacts, and it seems like my input lag is completely gone from my remote, which is amazing. Anyway, full screen, which obviously you want, set it to your graphics card, your maximum frame rates, dynamic resolution disabled. Target frame rate I set to what my monitor is, what the frame rate is. Aspect ratio automatic, VSync disabled. Custom frame rates, I set that to 300, 60, 30. Brightness 56, 2.2 sRGB. Nvidia highlights disabled. And we're all running fast enough PCs where we don't need the boost. Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need the boost on. But if you want to keep it on, keep it on. Field of view 115, camera movement, you want at least. Render resolution 100, streaming quality low, texture resolution normal, texture filter anisotropic high, particle quality high, bullet sprays enabled, tessellation disabled, gore and effects disabled, texture streaming disabled. I restarted my shader installation after I did all this. This was one of the things that I changed. Filmic strength I put at 1. Film grain 0, disabled DLSS, and anti-aliasing I turned off. So if you read about this, there's certain things that can cause noise. Anyway, I tried it on and off. There is a difference. Depth of field disabled, world motion blur, weapon motion blur, both disabled. Shadow and lighting, normal. Cache spot shadows enabled, cache sun shadows enabled, particle lighting high, ray tracing off, disabled, ambient occlusion disabled, and screen space reflection disabled. Anyway, I don't know, for me it made a big difference. My VRAM usage is very low. Gameplay feels good, so check it out.
How come you wipe from front to back but not me? Scotty Smooth, you might want to. Cause you're Scotty. You're literally wiping it onto your ball sack, and it's just not the. It's not the play. We both know this.